Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Let's solve the problem delete node in a binary search tree. So this is a classical problem. It's asked in many interviews and this problem looks like easy, but it's not that easy if you are not bit familiar with the BST problems. So let's read the problem statement and understand. Given a root node reference of a BST and a key, delete the node with the given key in a BST. Return the root node reference possibly updated of the BST. Basically, the deletion can be divided into two stages, like search the node to remove, and then if the node is found, then we need to delete that node. And we have to do this in the order of time complexity, height of the tree. So this is the one tree given in the example, and we have to delete the node value is 3. So if we delete the 3, we can move this 4 to here, or we can move to this 2 to here. So there are two possible answers for this tree and this key value pair. We can do that. So let's understand this problem over here. So this is our root node starting from here 5. As we know in the BST tree, if the node, the value we are searching here 3 to delete, we will compare with the root dot value, and if root value is greater than this key value, then we will go to the left of this subtree, in the left subtree. So as 3 is less than 5, so 3 is less than 5, then we will go to the left subtree. So once we come here, this is our root now, and we will compare 3 is equals to 3, the node we have to delete, we found the node. So for deleting this, we need to check if this node has a left. If this node has left, then we and right, so we can't delete this. So for that case, if the node the node we need to delete, if has both the child, then we will go into the right subtree and find the in order successor of this tree. So if we go here, the in order successor of this tree root like 3 node is a 4. So we will update this value with 4. So we will update this node value with 4, and then we will call to delete this node. Then we will delete this node. So we will get finally 5, and this will be 3 is here one child, 6 is this. So this 3 will be updated with the 4 value, and we have 2 is on the left. There is no right now because we deleted that, and this is the solution. So let's say now we need to delete 5 itself, the root itself. So we will compare and it's equal. So we will go to the right subtree and we will check the in order successor. So for checking in order successor, basically it's a minimum value into the right subtree. So in this right subtree, what is the minimum value is this guy. So how we will check this? So for the in order successor or successor of the tree BST, we will check if the current node, like we will got the root, we will check if root dot left is null, then we will return the root dot value. This is the minimum value itself. So if you see here, for we will call the right dot successor for the node 6, then we will check node 6 has no left child, we will return node 6 is here. So we will update this value to 5 to 6, and then we will call delete the node 6. Then if you go here, we will check this guy, and this guy has a 7 is the in order successor, then we will update this value by 7 and so on. So this is how we will solve this problem. And let's say if we have to delete the node 2, then we will reach here, and once we reach here, we will check does this tree has left or not. If it is not, we will just simply delete this guy. So how we will implement this code? So for implementation, first of all, we will write the code for successor. So the successor method will return the minimum value in the tree, which is, we can call it as successor, and we will get the tree node here. Let's say call it root again, and then we will check if root is equals to null, then we will return. So return 0, or it's better to be -1 in case. And if root dot left, so as we are always calling the node, if root dot left is equals to null, then we will return root dot value as the in order successor. Otherwise we will call again the same method So successor for the left child always. So root dot left. So this will be the code for our successor method. Now we will check here and compare if root is null, like base case. If root is null, we will just simply return root itself. There is no change. Then we will compare if root dot bell is greater than the key we are searching, then we will call the delete node in the left subtree. Delete node into the root dot left subtree and pass the key. Otherwise, else if root dot val is lesser than the key, then the node is exists into the right subtree. So we will call the same method for the right subtree and pass the key. In the other case, we found that exact value we need to show. So in that case, first we will check if that root dot left is null, then there is no. So this we will call and update the root dot left here, and here we will update and assign to the root dot right here. And similarly here, if root dot right is here, then we just return the root dot left right, and if root dot right is null, we will return root dot left here. So this is the case we check. Otherwise, if the node which we are deleting has the both the nodes, then in that case we will first update the root dot value with the calling the successor method from the root dot right, and then we will call the delete method and assign to the root dot right is equals to the delete node method for root dot right and delete the root dot value, which is the successor value. That's it. And in the end, we will just return the root. So this is the code for that. Let's compile the code and see if it is working. If see, we are able to. So let's test some custom test cases. Let's delete root itself. Let's delete the 2. Let's delete the 7. Let's delete the 8, which is not exist at all. So we will see how it is working. So it is judging now, and we are getting exact correct answer. So we can submit this code now, and it is accepted. So if you see, we can string this method is into the one line as well, like just using the ternary operator. So we will check if root dot left is equals to null, then we will return root dot value. Otherwise, we will return call the same method again. So this should also work. And the time complexity of this solution is O of h, as every time we are discarding the half of the nodes by checking this condition. So that's it. If you like my solution, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.